Hey everybody, how are you all doing today? So what are the 8 steps? What are the 8 steps to hypnotize a person in a clinical environment? Okay. Depending on what trainer you talk to, depending on what methodology you go with, this could be different. This isn't universal. But when I teach my hypnotherapy students to use hypnosis in their practice, whether it's their coaching practice or their dedicated hypnotherapy practice or whatever, I teach 8 steps. And I do think this is the best way to organize the process of hypnotizing a person to make incredible, positive, rapid, and long-lasting change in their life. So here's the 8 steps that I teach in order to allow people to hypnotize other people or even themselves. Step number 1 is demystify hypnosis. Demystify hypnosis. So the first step is with your client to take away any of the misbelief, any of the myth, any of the misunderstanding around hypnosis. And this actually is one of the most important steps to having a successful hypnotherapy process with a client, is the first to demystify, take away any fear of the process, and bring their expectations into reality. Okay. Step two is explain hypnosis. Okay. So first we take away, we answer the question, what is hypnosis not? And then we answer with step 2, the question, what is hypnosis, right? What is hypnosis? Because again, we want to give the client a good understanding of the process that they're about to participate in, of how things are going to work, right? One of the things that we're doing in a hypnosis session is causing something called conscious-unconscious integration. And in order for that to happen, and in order to build rapport with our client, we need them to understand the process that they're going through, okay? Step 3 is the hypnotic interview. The hypnotic interview. So this is where the hypnotherapist or the hypnotist is going to use a special process to extract special information to customize the full hypnosis experience for the client. So we're going to talk to you, or my student or whatever, or the hypnotherapist is going to talk to you about exactly what it is you want. We're going to ask you what you want in life, and we're going to ask you special questions to make sure we have the best image of what your goal is that you're going to be moving toward, that you're going to be attaining now easily and elegantly now that you're using hypnosis. Step number 4 is what's called suggestibility tests. Suggestibility tests. And I also call this the warm-up. I call this the warm-up, where it almost feels like a couple of games, in fact, that the hypnotherapist, the hypnotist will guide you through, or if you're the hypnotherapist, you'll guide your clients through in order to get their mind moving in the direction of change, and in order to check whether they're ready to go into the trance state in order to make the marvelous changes that they want to make in their life. Okay, that's step 4, the suggestibility tests. Step 5 is called the induction phase. Okay, so this is the part that most people associate with hypnosis. This is where the hypnotherapist is going to use hypnotic language patterns and maybe other techniques in order to guide a person into the hypnotic state, into the trance state. Okay, I won't do that on this video, but it's, for a lot of clients, this is the most exciting part of the process. It's also a very relaxing part of the process. Hypnosis, from the client's point of view, is very relaxing. Okay, so that's step 5, the induction. Step 6 is called the convincer phase. The convincer phase, where the hypnotherapist, if you're the hypnotherapist, you'll do a couple of processes with your client to demonstrate to them that they are indeed in trance, and to verify for you, the hypnotherapist, that your client is indeed in trance, and they're going to be open to the positive, empowering suggestions that you're about to give them. So special techniques called convincers serve multiple purposes, and that's step 6. Step 7 is called the therapy, or the suggestion phase. Okay, so now the client is in trance. They know they're in trance. They're open to change at the unconscious level. And so at this point, again, the hypnotherapist, if you're the hypnotherapist, you're going to use hypnotic language, hypnotic suggestion language, in order to affect massive change, rapid change, instant change, long-lasting change in the mind, in the unconscious mind of the client. We're actually going to draw from a lot of the information that we got back in step 3. Remember the hypnotic interview phase? We drew a lot of information. That's sort of like ammunition that we got that we're now going to expend during step 7, the therapy phase or the suggestion phase. And then step 8, the very last step, is called emergence or induction, or just bringing the person back to where they, last left the normal waking state. Okay. So this is where the hypnotherapist, if you're the hypnotherapist, you're just going to use your special process to guide the client back out of trance, back to the normal waking state. Now, those are the 8 steps of a standard, well, maybe not standard, but of a thorough hypnotherapy session. There's more that goes into it. This is, an oversimplification, just for information purposes for you. But these are the basic 8 steps, okay? And these are the steps that I've mentioned Dr. Al Krasner before. These are the Krasner 8 steps of hypnotherapy. I think they're great. They check all the boxes in order to create a session that is reliable, enjoyable, and gives the client the greatest chance of success. Again, there's more that goes into a session than that. Obviously, just hearing this one quick video, you're not going to be able to go out and hypnotize anybody with just this information. But if this is intriguing for you, if this is interesting for you, if you think you could see yourself doing this, and empowering other people and building a business, or augmenting your own coaching business with an incredibly powerful tool, go ahead and reach out to me. I'm happy to tell you more about this stuff. If you have any questions about anything, unconscious mind, conscious mind, hypnosis, mind control and brainwashing, whatever, go ahead and drop them in the comments. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, and the other thing is, if there's other stuff you want to hear about, if you have suggestions for videos that I can make, you may have noticed that I go live fairly often here on Facebook. So if you have suggestions or the stuff that you want to hear about, go ahead and drop that in the comments as well. So thanks, everybody. That's my time for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you have a really great evening tonight and a great rest of the week. And I'll be seeing you again soon. Thank you.